Governor Sam Brownback has found another way to try to close the gigantic budget hole caused by his tax decreases for the richest Kansans. Now, according to data first, there is a $143 million budget shortfall in the Kansas government. Now, they're attempting to fill that, but the way that they're trying to fill that is not by raising taxes on the wealthiest people in Kansas. No, they're deciding to shift taxes, the tax burden, over to the poor. And how are they doing that? Well, they're going to do that by increasing sales and excise taxes on the lowest people in Kansas. Now, we all know sales tax and excise tax is regressive, and they hit the poor people the hardest because they're the ones who spend the most of their money. Now, they pretty much spend all of their money on just basic survival. And the more money you spend, the more sales tax you pay. This is literally shifting the burden of taxation onto the poor instead of the rich. Now, the rich still get hit with the sales tax, no doubt. But they don't spend as much of their money on basic survival things. No. What they do is that they spend their money on things like, yachts and fancy parties and swimming pools and, what have you. Very expensive luxury items, cars, that they can choose not to do, not to buy. Now, the people who come up with this bill, this strategy, say that, no, this encourages people to save. But when you're poor, you don't make enough money to save. You have to spend all of that money just to survive. That's why it's so completely ridiculous. Now, some of the numbers, and I'm going to drill into some of these numbers, of how much taxes poorer people pay in Kansas. Now, poor and working class Kansans already carry a heavy burden on the state's tax system compared to other people of modest income in other states. Among the fifth of the Kansas population with the lowest incomes, the average person pays 11.1% of what they make in state and local taxes. That includes sales tax. Now, what about the wealthy? Well, the wealthy in Kansas, there's a very small minority of very wealthy people in Kansas. That's about one in every 100 Kansas is rich. And their average tax bill is about 3.6% of their annual tax income. This is saying that rich people are paying less in sales taxes and excise taxes as part of their income as poor people. You are literally taxing the poor to pay for the rich. How else are you, going to pay for these tax cuts that you've given to very, very wealthy families? They're going to hit the poor, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to do.